예전부터 아시아가 LOL 가장 잘하는 지역이었죠.
龙真虎斗了这么多年，一定会有人想问：
究竟谁才是亚洲最强？
对 LS 来说，我们每次都只差那么一点点。
이번 리프트 라이벌즈 무대로 다시 저희 LCK가 최고의 무대인 걸 증명하겠습니다.
放马过来，我们是卫冕冠军，这是我们的主场。
작년엔 복수를 올해 꼭 하겠습니다.
来自 LPL 的队伍，每一支都能独当一面。
其实实力才是胜利的法则。
우리가 아시아 최강이다.
我们就是地表最强。
我们要做世界最强。
去大连和其他强队较量，希望可以颠覆观众的看法，打败这些强队。这次洲际赛最想遇到的对手应该是 SMAP。 我会和打野一起联动，让他们看到我。
See where that Taliyah pick is actually going to go for the roster, because around the world, Raz, we've seen Taliyah in 4 different positions.
And remember, they have Yukal, the Korean solo queue, Taliyah himself. Now, I always wonder, there's always a question in the back of my mind with the loss of wave clear in the mid lane with Taliyah. It's a lot difficult for her to get out of the lane, but you can still actually, the mobility that she has is super good when she actually gets the opportunity. So, that being said, Yukal probably, thinks that's still a proper kit towards her. He just needs a little extra help to get out of that laning phase.
Also not going towards the Camille first pick, a priority pick that we saw in the LPL. Makes sense, none of the LPL teams playing in this match, but MAD lock it in first alongside Irelia as their first pick.
And remember the video coming into this one, Liang talked about the strong players that they're going up against, KT specifically. Remember, MAD has some really strong players statistically in their own region as well. Kongyu has been an exceptional jungler in the split, and Camille has been a jungler to East Paris as well. So KT had the options of just looking towards bottom lane and going for a gank. That being said, I wonder, looks like the Morgana might be the mid lane, is what I'm looking at.
Because it should be Taliyah in the jungle with these final picks. Could be Shannon the bottom lane as the support, but then sending Dr. Moon the top lane, Morgana in the mid lane. We'll have to keep track to see where KT use these shit.
On the side of the map, and we'll see what happens if this early game invade comes up strong.
Very early game invade coming out from KT Roll. So moving towards the top side of the map, they were able to kill a ward that was placed down in the top lane. Tri-brush nice and early, so they got access into MAD's red buff, but not going to stick around it seems. Instead heading straight back into their own side of the jungle. MAD did the exact same thing, but
going to challenge them on these camps.
But they only just spotted out that KT head into the blue side of the jungle. Wards were placed down by the side of KT, but not by MAD.
Oh, TP coming through.
Trying to get into the flanks, but a flash ball for Mata, and the taunt, and the flick back. Just throw everything at Uniboy, but somehow still alive for now. Ignite is ticking, Blast Cone is there, and it's actually first blood going over to Sidge. MAD trying to turn around this fight, getting one for themselves, and
flash from K, but they recognize that that's not enough. That's not worthwhile.
But instead, KT decided they're going to start dragging themselves. K will spot this out, but Elemental Dragons are now being equalized. KT picks up one. MAD got the first one. Next one to spawn is going to be in Infernal in 6 minutes' time.
Alright, if KT can get this bottom lane tower, they need to start prioritizing the wave. Or people, wait a minute.
Be caught out though, Varus throws out the ultimate, and K is going to fall, or is he? Not just yet, stopwatch is there, a few more auto attacks would be no way! So close, Def still gets the snipe, picks up a kill for KT.
I really wish he survived from that one. I really do. But no, he doesn't.
I'm with you, Raz.
Unfortunately, KT's actually going to be able to get this push, and this is what they wanted. 10 seconds now in terms of death timer. That just means that...
Yes, Uniboy does have stopwatch himself, but everybody from KT has one, Raz.
Yep.
They're ready.
Look,
I mean, if MAD are going to dive into the backlines, they're ready to go golden. They're happy to just sit there and look pretty.
You're playing solo queue. Have you ever pressed tab to see if the enemy team's playing, buying up stopwatches?
Every game.
I don't. I'm on an 80 carry just for the item, so it's purely on gold. Other times, you just get the max experience value.
Cool, but they take the first look towards Baron buff, taking it down very quickly. You already said Deft has the % hit point damage. Great damage over time coming out from his auto attacks. Yukal taking it down very low. At that 1,000 hit points and secured by KT. MAD can't even force the team fight, and KT just take objectives. But they've been taking objectives nicely. MAD, they failed to react now. They're looking for a fight themselves. Smeb goes down to half health, pops the ultimate, starting to regenerate, but they flick back Liang. Instantly taken down, and Smeb gets free access to the backlines. Talia builds a wall, doesn't cut anyone off. K's trying to disengage. Kongyu's trying to disengage as well. Still good damage coming out from Breeze, but not enough to push back KT just yet. Meanwhile, Uniboy pops the stopwatch, but he's at one hit point, taken down by Yukel. Throws another rock and forces MAD back to the base. Going forward, looking for the flick, not going to get it, but keeps them trapped on top of this fountain. MAD can only watch at the moment as slowly Nexus turrets are going to fall.
Easiest day in Death's life. He just walks forward and he takes people front to back. Seems like MAD just have one more shot at it with the HP that they have, but it doesn't look good.
Only 3 members, and they're already being forced back to the fountain again. Every single structure has fallen. KT looking to try and put a point on the board for the LCK squad. We're taking down this Nexus. They do just that.
And what a way to do it. Coming in there, saying we're going to play the LCK style. Vision control. We don't need those kills. We're going to play the map, not play you. That's what's going to be frustrating for MAD because they're trying to play a game of skirmishing, trying to play a game of T-play, even had a proper early game TP play, feeling good about that. But then from that point forward, they're probably thinking, what the hell, what went wrong? What actually happened this game? Because we just blinked for 1 second, we lost Baron and we lost the game.
That was the most passive game of League of Legends I've seen this split. I think there was a total of 5 kills there, Raz?
Yeah, and it looked like a smacking. But I'm going to give MAD a lot of props because it could have been a lot faster of a game. And they responded by protecting bottom lane incredibly well. Kongyu was in the right position at the right time. Problem went when mid lane went down from the Rift Herald. They had a lot more room to push mid lane wave, room to push in control wards top side. Really force MAD to respect the Baron pressure, and from that point forward, it was easy, breaking their ankles going towards the Dragon, then moving towards Baron itself, and then, hey, you know what? You lost focus for 1 second, you lose the objective, nothing.
It was, in fact, Breeze who picked up most of the damage coming out for MAD.
And I want the production to just wipe out all that Ezreal damage. I don't care what you say. If he's landing damage on Smeb, that does not count.
Why not?